What is up, everybody? My name is Dean. Andy Owen is the man, and we are continuing with our club cricket career mode. Let's just have a look at the calendar here because there's not much time remaining in this opening season, it seems. It's obviously something that happens very, very quickly. We already get through the first season pretty quick. And here we go. We've got a 2020 game today with 4 matches remaining. I don't know if there's finals for these club cricket games, but I'd like to think there is. It's a cricket cup. You'd like to think so. Richmond versus Frankston today. Our form is on the rise. Andy Owen is on the rise. And it's a grim looking day here at the Richmond Park Oval. Owen batting at number 2 in the order here. Really just stamping his authority here in 2020 cricket. We've won the toss, and on this occasion, we'll be batting. So again, we are choosing to bat first in 2020s. We had a good solid performance in our last match of 80 something, and we're looking to, deliver, but obviously deliver a little bit quicker this time around. 550s there, but only 100. We want to add a secondary 100 to our 50. So 14 from the opening over. That's a quality start, and that's not a bad shot. It does beat the fielder, but not enough to go to the fence. We should be able to turn. And if we come back quickly, Tucker, get 3 runs. And Tucker, what a start it's been from him. 16 from 12 to start the power play off. That's a full toss. It's in the air. I think it's in the gap enough. And I think it's going to be 4 runs. It is. So obviously missed with the Yorker length there. And the full toss, you can put them away in this game. I like that. I like how the full toss is a little bit different to every other shot. Can be something that's put away. This is a dangerous one because it's hit straight to the fielder, but they'll get the single anyway. So spin comes on after just 4 overs, and they did manage to snag a wicket in the 3rd. It was Tucker who was batting really well to start things off. Was going at more than a run a ball. I suppose the whole team is. It's 7.6, but that's what you expect from the power play of a 2020 game. We can't afford to just be wasting a lot of these deliveries. That one's through mid-wicket. There is a fielder back there, so it'll just be the 2. There's some good hard running. A little bit sloppy in the field. You can probably push in a bit quicker than that, you'd like to think. One hits it to the fielder again, and again the release is slow, but the release is good enough to get the wicket. That's out. I don't even think you need to go upstairs. It's plumb. Oh, it's disappointing. Non-striker's call on that occasion, and Randolph's disappointed with himself. He thought he would be able to make up the ground. God damn it, it was me. It was me all along. So 2 for 45. Chapman's come in and hit 2 boundaries off the start of his thing here. That's a good ball. Yeah, 1-1-1 again. So, power play over. We ended up getting 50 from it. Lost 2 wickets in that process. We'd like to think we can recover now. I'm 13 not out from 10. Striking at 130, obviously, as you can tell by that. And there's a wrist spinner come on now. So they're really starting to work the spin over. Now that the power play is out of the way. This will be at least 2. You'd like to think there's probably 3 in it. And they are turning and coming back for the 3rd. And they will get back for this one quite comfortably. Again, we get it fine. Should be able to pick up at least 2 again. We'll turn and come back for looking for the 3rd, and again they'll get back for 3 quite comfortably down to that fine leg area. So that's where the gap's been left. The bowling hasn't been great to that spot, but it has allowed us to hit some runs in that zone. There haven't been boundaries, but there's been 3s. And now the off spinner is on, so still looking for gaps. Can't see anything dramatic. It's looking in that zone. This is out. Oh, the finger goes up. I thought on this occasion it was actually a little bit closer than the last one. Again, it's the non-striker who has the call, but Chapman gone for 23. She hit that one well. Is there 2 in it? Again, they're running really hard between wickets. And it's causing potential run-out opportunities, including a couple we've already seen. From that perspective, this one should be 2 more as well. It's into the gap. I'll turn and come back quickly. This one's much better. Again, that one actually beats the fielder. This is a really good shot. But unfortunately, again, the field is there. to keep it to just 2. Trying to work out how to hit boundaries here, and I'm thinking the only way I do it successfully is by going over the top or somewhat in the air. This one's straight down the ground, but again... Oh, it has beaten the fielder. He's actually misfielded that, and it's gone for 4 down the ground. So we will have a look at this on the screen, on the replay, sorry. On the replay screen, whatever, it's the same thing. Shot goes down the ground. You can see the fielder in the deep actually comes around this ball, or he runs up towards it, but then it beats him and it goes all the way to the fence or the rope. So he'd be very disappointed in that one. 29 from 8. That's not in the gap. That's not out. Run rate of 8.1 at the moment. Scott just the 2 from 7. Oh, and 30 from 20. It's not. Mid wicket is wide open. And that's where the shot goes. Will it go to the fence? It will go to the boundary. Works it away. Gives it a bit of air. Oh, this is out, I think. It's well and truly in the air. Skied. That's a big bat pad sky. For 3. I mean, umpire says not out. Let's have a look at it again. So I've smashed it straight into my pad, have I? Straight into the thigh guard and absolutely in the air. Quite a long time. Oh, that's dangerous again, but it's going to be the single, and that is the 100 up for Richmond after 13 overs. 7.71 run rate. And another spinner continues. So they're just throwing all the spinners around at the moment. This time it's Jamison. That shot's good. That's going to be 4. It better not stop. Please don't stop. There we go. Good. So I'm continually hitting boundaries here now and then. You can see how far across the wicketkeeper had moved across then. Try and prevent that. 43 from 30. Been a good innings. Again, trying to work it through the mid-wicket area. This time just 1. So I am looking to increase our team's score here. After 15 overs, we're 3 for 120. That's a nice shot. Cut away to the 3rd man fielder. And they're going to pick up 2 because I think they probably threw the ball to the wrong end here. So we're still looking for probably 160. If we can get to 170, that's 10 and over needed to do that. So it's a little bit harder of a task. Is there 2 here? Just the 1? No, just the 1. Just the 1, mate. Just the 1. And Scott's actually going at more than a runner ball now as well. So the 2 of us can hopefully push together. I do really want to be a little bit selfish here and not take a risk till I pick up a half century, although that one was going straight back to the bowler. It is going to be 2. We are going to pick up the 50. Now I like to see myself take a few more risks. So there's 50. 37 balls. That one's pretty happy about it. Straight down the ground on the onside is not a bad choice of a shot. Only because there is absolutely no way the fielder takes that. Is that 6 or 4? I don't know. Nobody knows. It must have been 4 because I can't see a 6 on this line. We will have a look at the shot in just a sec. Because you can see how far it went as well. But there is the 54 from 38. We will have a look at that shot. Just because I can't see the ball in this game very well once it hits the air. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me there. Once the ball hits the air, you do lose track of it a fair bit, I reckon. So where's the ball here? Oh, jeez. So here's the ball. Goes flying. Still in the air, still in the air, still in the air. And it does drop short of the fence. But it bounces over. So it was obviously just the 4. So we did notice that toward the end there. And we obviously realised it was just a boundary. Is that wide? If I was to hit the ball mid-off, is that out? Instead, I decided to just go with a single, possibly get the strike back for the next over, which is exactly what is the case here. We've got some medium pace coming on, which is going to try and hold the ball up in the air, which means I will need to get some really solid timing on it. Is that a no ball? I'll be disappointed if it was. No, it wasn't. I thought I saw the umpire signal no ball for some reason. I was wrong. But we did say 160 was what we were looking to get, and right now it's 149 with still 2.5 overs to go. So 170 still very much on the cards, especially that Scott is picking up his run rate as well. That's a good shot. It's a very good shot. It's 4 more over the top of the covers. Again, I can't see the ball in the air. Can anyone else? I see it absolutely fly like this. And just one bounce to the fence for 4. But I really had to wait for that ball to get to me. Again, same thing, but straight to the fielder on this occasion. There's the wicket. 18 overs gone. 4 down now for 153. And that's sort of the disappointment, I guess, with the medium pace is you have to really time it at the right moment. This one was a fraction late, and the fielder gets there. Gone for 60 from 44. So it was actually a good innings in terms of the strike rate, and gives us a good chance at making a really solid score. We will check what we did make. 186 we ended up making. That's massive, and 2 for 43 we've seen so far after the opening 5 overs. So they're going again at not a bad rate, because we weren't going at a bad rate either at this stage, but we kept wickets in hand for quite a while till late in the innings. No one's in the air. That's the 4 they were looking for. If we finish strong with the dot, we do. Just the 4 from the over. So you take that in the last over of the power play. And they're 2 for 47. I think at this point of the match, we were maybe 1 for 50 odd. We'll check the worm. See where we are. So it's very, very close. We were just 1 down, and we were slightly ahead of the run rate at this point. But you can really see the acceleration toward the back end of the innings, including that last few overs there. So we pick up a little bit later on in the innings. They are 2 down for 117. And you can actually see they're ahead of where we were at this point of the game. Slightly ahead of our blue line there. Would have been better if the line was not grey, because obviously grey is bloody hard to see on grey. But yeah, they are slightly ahead of where we are, or where we were, sorry. So good overs needed here. I mean, they need to still hit 12 and over from here, which we managed to do in those last few overs with runs, with wickets in hand. We only lost the 1 or 2 wickets, I think, in the end there. So if we can keep them to somewhat around the 6 to 8 and over mark, 6 to 8 runs per over, then that's a big get from our perspective. You can see this one driving over the top. The fielder in the deep reacted very late to it, but it is just going to be 2. Very good. 3 sort of outside edges or leading edges in a row. 3 dots in a row. I think there might have only been 3 from that over. And now, is the game over yet? No, it's not. There is 12 balls left. They need 18 runs. So they're flying. Oh! They need 9 and over from here. Yes! A chop on! And that's the dangerous Kane, although they're both on 64, so I don't really know who's more dangerous. Jeez, that's right in the gate too. It swung in. It dismantled the off stump. That is a massive, massive wicket. Very happy with that one. So, a really good ball. Really good couple of balls to start this over off. And this is a strange field. I just don't understand what I'm doing with the field, because that's a boundary. Alright, death overs field. Leg side coverage. And they'll pick up 1. That boundary was massively costly for me. I mean, I know they did 9 and over, but I want to give my last bowler maybe 10 to defend. Oh, that's in the gap too. But it's just 1. Oh no, there it is 2. Oh no, they thought about the second and decided against it. So it was just 1. So 12 from 7. This is a big last delivery of the over. Don't want to bowl it down the leg side. It's good. That's a good ball. Fielder just keeps it to 1. So 11 required from the last over. Are we going to get some some magic from Potter to win? No, it's Finn Chambers. He's gone at 9 and over. 11 is required for victory. Hang on. Oh, can I change the field, please? This doesn't look good, but that's a dot to start. And it is the new man on strike. So if he does hit it over on the leg side, or if he hits it over the top of the covers, that's when we really need to move the field in. That's in my area. Can I get to it? Oh, I've done really well there to keep it to 1. Oh, I've thrown it the wrong end. I have cost us a second run. Jeez. Could that come back to bite us? Keeps the new man on strike. His confidence is full. This one's in the air. It's in my area. I don't think I'm going to get to it. It's 4. Jeez, so... And was it a no ball? Or was it 4? I think it was just 4. Outside edge for a dot. 4 from 3 needed. Gee, maybe it was a no ball. That's a dot again. Jeez, it's going to go down to the wire. So this is the field because we need to just defend the boundary. That is the key thing here, is defending the boundary. Outside edge and a wicket. Oh, massive. Oh, that's huge. Have a look here. It's actually an inside edge. So that is great piece of keeping, because if that did not get taken, that goes away to the boundary for 4. And that wins them the game. It's down to Logan Gregory on the final ball of the match. 4 required for a Frankston win. And it's a dot! Is it a dot or a wide? It's a dot! He's done it, Finn Chambers! A 3-run victory. Gee, it was big in the late moments. You can see Kane hitting some quality shots here. Oh, and in the end, Richmond get home. That really is some quality death bowling by both in the last 2 overs. Outside edge going for runs. Andy Owen getting the wicket here. Bringing the new man to the crease. It was a cracking ball. Massive wicket. And then the last over, you had the inside edge, which could have easily gone for the boundary. And it was a dot. And it meant that it was a Richmond victory after 20 overs on either side. Andy Owen is the player of the game. 60 from 44 and 1 for 18. It was massive all around. And we get another victory done. 5 for 185 was enough to hold off Frankston's 4 for 182. Richmond with a 3-run win. So let's look at our Manhattan batting, because the batting over the last few matches has, again, I mean, like 44 batting average. You can see our first innings here was pretty poor. I'm in the way of it. It's blue. It's blue. You can see the start of our career. We started with a couple of half centuries or thereabouts. I think one of these was actually 49, not a 50. But then you see the progression of how we've been going. Everything in the green is thereabouts of a 50-run score, including a 60 in the last innings. You see there was a nice 80 there as well in that orange area. And just the 100 in the process so far. So we do want to see, I guess, better hundreds coming off. We're still a long way off the JLT Cup. And we're averaging 51 with 6 half centuries, but only one of those able to go on to the 100. And I think that's going to be the biggest task for us in the next thing. Do I have any more perks, actually? Do I have any more? At the moment, these are the perks I've got going for me. So I've got the 1-day increased selection. I've got the Performer, which increases my attacking shots. The Slogger, which increases my attacking shots again, and my full hook and pull shots. And it removes a little bit of my control, which I'm kind of okay with. But I want to maybe use this XP one here. But this is our, now, what, second last game? Richmond versus Frankston? No, third last game. So this is a 3-day game. Again, it's something we'll look at in the next video, guys. But that is it for today. Thank you all for watching. Hope you did enjoy it. Andy Owen's on the rise, everyone. He's on the rise. I'll see you guys later. It's going to be how much better can we do these things. It's a short one, and I've put it away spectacularly for 6. Only went 70 meters, but let's have a look at this on the replay. Oh, come on. Are we in the replay? Smash. Just kept going up, and it hits the fence on the